Welcome back. We are going to be reading page 6 of Exploring Kentucky's Mighty Oaks. I'm only reading one page this time because page 7 is a completely different article. Forest soils. Forest soils have been studied for generations by soil scientists. Scientists have analyzed fertility, water holding capacity, depth, mineral makeup, organic matter content, and soil organism levels. Forest soils differ in all these areas depending on where they are located, the climate in which they were formed, and the amount of human disturbance throughout history. Because humans have always used the best soils and topography for agriculture production, forest soils are usually not well suited for food production as a primary purpose. We think a lot of Kentucky forest soils as usually steep, sloped, shallow to bedrock, and even too rocky for use other than tree production, wildlife, and/or recreational purposes. This certainly does not mean that forests are not very important to humans. The planet needs sustainably managed forests to control erosion and to conserve soil. Tree roots serve to stabilize hillsides as well as narrow ridge tops. Roots also provide the soil with the necessary mechanical structural support to prevent shallow movements of landmass. In other words, landslides. Landslides rarely occur in areas with high forest cover. Sound forest management practices, including measures to introduce or maintain forest cover on an erosion-prone soils and runoff pathways, will help control or reduce the risk of soil erosion and shallow landslides. Forest restoration in dry land areas is vital for soil protection. By reducing soil erosion and the risk of landslides, sustainably managed forests contribute significantly to the systems providing and maintaining Kentucky's supply of clean water, while also ensuring a balanced water cycle. Forests are also a key component of watershed management. Watershed management is a very sound way to protect and rehabilitate areas prone to soil degradation and erosion in upland and mountainous areas. Steep slopes and thin soil make mountain ecosystems extremely vulnerable to erosion. In short, the challenges that mountain farmers must overcome are many. That is why mountain farming is done on very small plots of land with limited acreage, and these areas are better suited for wildlife production and recreational opportunities. In summary, in order to protect our soils, we need to protect trees and forests. There are more than 120 native tree species in Kentucky, including 20 different oak species and 10 different hickory species. The importance of protecting forest soils have been ignored in the past. With the clearing of tree vegetation and the subsequent loss of millions of acres of productive land, the effects of these actions have been very damaging. Furthermore, as forests continue to be cleared, exposing the land to direct attack from wind and rain soil erosion and land degradation are still undermining agriculture's resource base. In order to protect our forest soils, we need to protect our trees and forests. Both of these vital resources play pivotal roles in food security, a clean water supply, and a healthy environment. And this picture says it's McGuire Wilson enjoying a mountain trout stream in the Daniel Boone National Forest in Jackson County. So our next video will be on the mighty bur oak.